Good evening and thank you for joining us here at 5:30. I'm Dion Guillory. We start streaming tonight with a warning for all of us. Experts say AI is now enabling scammers to bypass passwords, mimic voices, and take over accounts in ways most of us don't see coming. I talked with Nadeem Azhar with PCSolutions.net to break it all down. Tell us why passwords and multi-factor authentication just aren't enough anymore.
Folks, never recycle passwords. So you're probably thinking, well, if I don't recycle passwords, how am I going to remember all these passwords? Get a good password manager. I'm not affiliated with any of these companies, with the password managers, but I would recommend highly find a good password manager. Make sure every system that you use has its own separate password and complex password. Number two is enable multi-factor authentication on everything that supports it. Now, I know it's been compromised, but it's still, security is layers. So the more layers you have, the harder it is for the bad guys to peel them off, and they'll go to the easier targets. So number two is make sure and enable multi-factor authentication on everything. And in this day and age, pretty much every platform supports multi-factor authentication. You want to make sure that your systems are up to date, whether it's Windows, Mac, Linux, whatever you use, make sure they are up to date. In this day of AI, these AI systems will automatically break into systems that are weak, that don't have some updates. So make sure that you update your systems. And if you have fingerprint reader or Face ID, do enable these systems because they will give you additional level of protection. The one thing to remember is urgency. Whenever there is anything that is urgent, your guard should come up. The bad guys, 89% of the time, they will make things urgent. If you just keep that one thing in mind, that is going to protect you online, on your phone, text messages, whatever platform it is. So that is the one thing to remember is if something is urgent, your flags should be up.
Yeah, definitely great advice because that's how the scammers try to get you so they don't give you enough time to think what the big picture is here for this thing. Nadeem, thank you so much for that great advice and, making sure that we have our strong passwords so these scammers don't get us. Thanks again.